Hey, I'm Chloe,
Hey, I'm Dalia.
and this is two POCPs in a pod.
What are we getting into today, Dalia? We getting into social media. Run it up. Y'all like the new intro?
Yeah, sorry, we had to change the intro because, it's just not gonna work out with the Zoom and it cuts
We
off.
have to evolve, adapt to the times.
But that would be a great break where we have intro music. So
Kyle, you will be hearing from me. Ethan, you will be hearing from me. Anyone else?
And we add intro, and then we could use an outro too.
Per.
One for each. Girl, watch them be like,
What y'all thinking of? Classical?
girl, watch them be like, oh, y'all were serious about.
Oh, we were just trying to be nice. We don't actually care. Never actually listened to an app.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, we'll just make some acapella noises with our mouths. Da, da, da.
Because of happy. Anyways.
But yes, welcome back, y'all. Happy 2021. I'm proud of you guys for getting through 2020. Nice job, hey. Fuck that shit. It is over.
This episode is once again late.
Y'all expected at this point. If you haven't heard from us in a few days, you know that we're just either recording or not doing anything and procrastinating.
So you will just get an episode every week. You know what? We're not setting an infinite day anyway. Like a definite.
Last time we said Monday. Did we stick to that? No.
And it is 12 a.m. on Wednesday. So, yeah. So you will get an episode every. You know what? It's just like a little surprise to your daily.
Exactly. You know? It's like me in elementary and middle school. I would just pop up into Chloe and Jocelyn's house randomly and be like, "Y'all want to play?"
I got my bike.
No warning. No, yeah. I just want my bike here. You want to play? Chloe home? Oh, not? Okay. Anytime they heard the doorbell, they knew it was fucking me. I don't know why I never called anyone. I just rode to people's houses, knocked on their door, asked if they're home, and if they just want to play in then that minute.
And did we usually play? Yes.
Yes. So it's just like that. You're getting a surprise visit from your annoying friend every week. Persistence does work. Trust me, y'all.
Yeah. So our topic today is
social media. We know we have a lot to talk about, but where do we start?
Let's see.
We start with like the beginning of.
What was your first? Oh, I have a question. What was your first social media
account? Does YouTube count? I don't think it counts.
I mean, it technically is, but other than that, because mine was probably YouTube too.
Oh, Snapchat. I think it was Snapchat.
You.
I know, but you want to know what happened? I would vividly remember this. I was 12 at the time, so I was making a Snapchat account, and I was like, they're like, how old are you? I was like, 12. They took me to the app. I posted a picture. I was trying to post on my story, like, hey, I got Snapchat. I'm like, why can't I post this on a story? Why is it just letting me draw on things? They put me on Snapchat, kids. I had to go back, delete my account, and then say I was 13.
Good. I think my first account was actually Facebook. I got it as a birthday gift from my older brother because I was literally in 3rd grade. Who needs social media at 3rd grade? No one. But he made me a
Facebook. Oh, I connect.
So I have deleted most of the embarrassing posts. So if y'all try to look me up, it's not gonna work. There obviously still are gross posts, but I just keep it up there for funsies.
Show some character.
Exactly. Yeah, I need y'all to see my character development.
Yeah, the roots.
I had a Facebook page. It was called Like if you are 100% a 24/7 directioner and always will be. Mm-hmm. And wait, it was kind of popping. It got 300 likes.
She went viral.
And I would post that. I make like edits for people.
Yeah, I remember that. Those edits for an elementary schooler?
Actually, okay, no. So I made those. They were just like text edits, but middle school is when I got into like the person to person.
Yep.
That's I'd edit myself with five sauce. And
Yep. Yeah.
will the audience be seeing it? No.
No. The edits, me with Ashton.
But trust and believe, for a middle schooler,
They were believable. We were literally excited about those shits. We look at them now, we're like, bro, it is clear this is an edit.
Let's ask the audience.
They said no.
They're like, we can't see it. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So that was Facebook.
It's just weird being on a social media. Like, I had heard about it for so long. I guess it's with Facebook too. You just like opened up to a whole like different community online, and you feel like you're seeing people like in person, but you're also seeing them online, and it's like, I don't know. It was really weird for me.
So I was gonna like make my own YouTube video about me going through like my old Google Photos, because that's where you can see like my old pictures. But let me just give y'all a taste. It's me just Barbie.
I remember that era of Chloe. That's
the Infinity Scarf era.
Yes, I still fucking have my Infinity Scarves. I need to get them away.
Let me show y'all a selfie of me and Aaliyah back, so y'all know we were OG. Let me show you a picture of us, so y'all know we've been friends.
Yeah, we're not lying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, what was your caption on that post? It was so funny.
I don't remember. I don't have a caption on that one.
Or there was a post that it was like a picture of you and me, and it was, I forgot.
I don't know. I can't. If you go, okay, this one's actually so gross. Ew. The lighting. Anyways.
I remember when we took that picture.
Yes, in my garage.
Yes.
You can see like a little bit of the
in Chloe's dad's trunk.
You can see a little bit of the caption, and what I can read is, "Aw, look at the cuties," said who? No one ever.
This
is.
Oh, I was about to show that.
This is what you're talking about. The caption.
Oh, this is the one I was thinking of.
Having fun with this girl again, Delia. Hashtag fun. Hashtag fall day. Hashtag friends. Hashtag BFF. Hashtag amazing. So, and what were y'all doing? Not this. The transition glasses.
Yes, I always thought it was so cool how Chloe's glasses just changed to sunglasses when she stepped outside. I was like, damn, this is some sorcery.
I don't have all of my Instagram, like old Instagram posts on my Instagram, but I do have some, because I get why people like delete all their posts and like start over, but like I need y'all to see the character development, okay? Because like I am ugly now, but I definitely am not as ugly as I was back then.
Yeah, we somewhat.
So
I deleted a lot of my older posts because I just could not stand the fact of like every time, okay, I don't know if it's just me, I'm really gonna expose myself, but like every time somebody follows me, I go back on my account and I look through every single post so I can see what they see. And then every time I go through there, I would go to my like beginning pictures. I'm like, I don't like the energy this is giving. So then I would archive them, or I didn't know you could archive at the time, so I literally just deleted them. I screenshotted the pictures, but I deleted them. And then now I think I deleted most of them. I finally deleted the One Direction concert pictures. Well, I archived them. I was like,
no, I know, me too.
That Android quality, nobody needs to.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And then I just kept, I think the first pictures, like when we went to the Arboretum.
Okay.
We actually looked good in that picture. Looking prim and proper. So yeah, I was like, that's when people can start knowing they don't need to. I just want to I want to delete like a lot of my recent pictures.
Well, Literally, Instagram does all these updates doing the ugliest shit, the most shit. But what they won't give us is the ability to edit a multiple
Yes.
pic post and delete or change the cover picture.
The way I just want to switch the cover picture on so many of my pictures.
Literally.
I'm like this close to like deleting my Instagram. I can that app gives me so much anxiety and insecurity, and that Instagram is like my least most went on app. I only really go on there for the podcast and if I post or if one of my friends posts. But it's just like I can't I don't take pictures of myself anymore because I'm just like I'm not gonna post, so like I just can't look at myself.
I like have been using Instagram less and less. I mean I like because I love editing my pictures. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Because I edit it all crazy and stuff. Is if y'all see my Instagram. And I also need to keep it for my K-pop idols. So
Per No, yeah, there's certain people that like you follow and you're like, I need to keep up with
I need
this.
to keep up with these posts, baby.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like
I'm a big
literally, they switched one of their tabs to a shopping tab. That whenever I accidentally click on it, I get so mad. I get
and
so
reels. It's just the app is so gross. I
They
I just
made it everything except a photo app now. Like,
yes, I remember when this place used to be a photo app. Remember when the Instagram icon was like the brown one? Those were the good days.
mhm.
But yeah, that's when I got Instagram. I think that was the second one I got too. I got it when I was like 12 and I got it on my school iPad. I didn't have a phone. I would use on my school iPad. In the summer, I'd use Jocelyn's family's iPad. Throwback to the
Yes, I
iconic
remember that.
first kiss.
Let's get into that. Let's get into that. Yeah. Into that.
I was feeling particularly petty that day. So, like usual, we got off the bus and we went to Jocelyn's house after, take care of some kids, hang out with her mom, the usual. And Chloe was playing with Jocelyn's dog Tucker, and obviously dogs lick you. And I was like going on Instagram, checking my feed. I was like, I need to post. I haven't posted in months. I went on it. I was like, what should I post? I saw Chloe kissing the dog. I was like, I took a picture, literally just posted that shit straight. I was like, oh, Chloe's first kiss, hashtag cute, or I said some sort of stupid hashtags. And then I think Chloe went on Instagram like an hour later. She's like, Delia, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I didn't take it down
For a long time.
I thought it was so funny. But I eventually did take it down. That whole account. Oh no. We could talk about the evolution of our accounts, like our usernames and shit. Because I remember my first one was like Delia. It was like Delia was like a really long thing, and I remember I used to post about like the toys I had in my room, like that sticky, like I don't know how to describe it, but I would post
Oh,
about the
the
stupidest shit.
hand thing? Yes.
I would literally just post pictures.
Fair.
But yeah, and then it was like Delia.27 because 27 was my soccer jersey name.
And
And
your birthday day.
then it was like I did something else, like, and then I was like, let me just change it to Delia Marquezi because like what?
So I didn't know my usernames used to be like this, but thanks to my old post. So it looks like my first Instagram name was Chloe_Cruz0826.
Yeah, guess what her birthday is?
Yup. I said y'all will know.
Mm-hmm.
And then it changed to Chloe with 2 E's and Chloe Cruz with 2 Z's.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think after that we just went straight into Chloe.
Yes, Chloe, we can get into that phase. Oh, she took aesthetic YouTube and Tumblr and
ran with it. Literally. Sorry, I'm just with the trends.
was popping.
Sorry, I'm with the trends. This was like middle school. And I didn't change it until like freshman year.
we were all thinking, they were like, when is Chloe gonna change this Instagram?
But she looked cute as a handle. So
She was, yeah.
yeah, it was ugly because because
Ugh.
this is how I used to explain it. Because like whenever you see me, you're like, ugh, Chloe. So I'm sure there's some bitches that still feel that way about me.
Hey. Moving on. Yeah, Instagram was the second one I got, and it was just fucking weird because like if middle school, I guess like around like 2014, 2016, if you're on Instagram during that time, it was just straight up buffoonery.
Mm-hmm.
It was like people would post like anything, obviously, because they were like kids, and they would just post like if they're hanging out with their friends, and everyone did the duck lips, everyone did this. Ratrika, Kanik, Harry Styles Instagram, I would memorize that shit. Do you remember the picture of him and his parents watching the Packers game from behind?
Yes, and you
I
literally.
made that my fucking lock screen for months. I ran with that shit. I was on, like, I basically just like followed like celebrities. I really just cared about them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Instagram.
Oh, Tumblr.
Oh, yes.
Tumblr.
I feel like middle school was Tumblr. Like that was the app. That was
I feel
our
like
app.
Tumblr really, really defined our personalities and shaped the people who we are now. Especially like anybody who was on Tumblr, like a lot. I know I can already tell who was on Tumblr from the way they acted.
Oh wait, okay, sorry. We have to bring it back to elementary school real quick.
Hmm.
An app that was prominent in our elementary school was Wattpad.
Wattpad was what led me to Tumblr and _'{𝒁𝒄𝒍.
_'{𝒂𝒍.
Don't forget. What's the other one? Remember that like style builder thing that they would put in the imagines, like so they could see, you could know what your outfit was for the specific.
Oh, yes.
What was it called?
Polyvore?
We Heart It. We used
We
that
Heart
too. What was the other app that we would read like fan fiction on other than _'{𝒂𝒍?
I don't know.
There was another one, and I feel like I'm gonna be so mad when I remember it. But yes, that. Oh wow.
What, you know how people have like the talk with their parents? Our talk was Wattpad.
Our parents never talked to us about sex. They just assumed that we knew because we learned from the internet, specifically fan fiction. Did I know what smut was? No. Went on Urban Dictionary. I was like, oh. I was like, what is cum? Okay. And I was like, okay. What is a threesome? Oh, okay. What is anal? What is an orgy? Like, I was like, what the fuck? And I always heard them say cunt. I was like, what is, why do they keep calling me cunt? And I was like, oh. And I remember we were in 7th grade or 6th grade, and we were at lunch, and Chloe and someone else, I don't remember who, they described to me what a blowjob was. And I was like, oh, I thought you just like blow on it. I was like, and I was like, oh, my first thought was like, what if I get pee in my mouth? I did not do it, which is understandable.
Yeah.
I was like, why would I want to put my mouth on that? No.
Now what? Elaborate.
Some things are better left to the imagination. But yeah, we learned about the entire human anatomy, every single fucking thing you could do during sex, straight through fan fiction. And our parents had no idea. We were like fucking 11, 12.
And we were reading about people fucking. So.
Yes. We were reading from the point of view of an adult fucking us and having a relationship with us. Kidnapped by One Direction. Adopted by One Direction.
And don't y'all forget, I used to write fan fiction too on Wattpad.
Me too.
And
I
Um.
never posted mine.
Oh. Ooh, baby. Ooh.
I remember yours. There was one you had with Callum that got kind of popular.
No, my one with JC and another
Yes.
person.
Yes.
Because I would make fan fiction for like my friends. So I
Mhm.
JC and one of this and this girl. That one got kind of popping.
Mhm.
Then I made a Connor França one. And then yeah, I had one with Callum. And then on Quotive, I think on Quotive I had a Connor França one too. But that one got really popular.
No, yeah, that was a cool way to get popular at that time. Like writing stories and having people like comment on them and reblog them. I was like, oh. I posted one chapter of my Harry Styles fan fiction, and it was promising, but then I had no desire to continue, so then I just deleted it.
Good.
But yeah,
Okay.
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
So yeah, obviously we were on Wattpad and Quotev at the same time we were on Tumblr. Tumblr was the hub of teenage culture. If you were, I guess at the time, I don't know how to describe it, like an like a lot of girls that would spend time on the internet or like stand in a lot of groups or play games or were into like scene or emo or anything like that. Like you would find them all on Tumblr. And that is where we ran wild.
Yes, ma'am.
That was the original fucking Pinterest. I didn't like Pinterest at the time, but it was around. But I would use that to map out like my aesthetics, what I wanted to look like everything. That's the first place I ever saw porn. It was on accident. I was like, what the fuck? And it was gay porn. It was a man and a man. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, what? And then I found myself the next day searching the same thing. I was like, this is kind of fascinating. And then I was like, is this what they mean? And then I would just watch porn gifs,
Girl, why are we
definitely.
getting into this? Why are we getting into this? Girl.
This really did define me. Like Tumblr had everything. This was when Tumblr didn't have really that much restrictions. And you could find anything on there. But yes, continue.
About what?
Your thoughts on Tumblr?
Yes. So on Tumblr, I still like dabble with Tumblr.
I still go
Yeah.
sometimes.
Um, Tumblr is also where fanfiction was, but it'd be like shorter ones. It'd be like imagines.
Or blurbs or one shots,
Yes.
scrabbles.
Yes. Um, and then let's see. I used it a lot for because that's when we liked. Well, yeah, Five Sauce. So, oh, I used to get my memes from there. I used to get my
Yeah.
memes from Tumblr.
Yes. This because I didn't have Twitter at the time. So that's where that was my Twitter. I was on it all day, every day.
Yeah. And I don't it sorry. The layout is just like I don't know, it's really fun. Like it can be text, but then it can be image and then it's a GIF and then like like
Yeah. And you
very
can have conversations with people. It was just it had everything, like the YouTube culture, music stands, like internet things. It was great, but also I could never scroll like through it in public sometimes because I did follow fan fiction accounts and I'm like, I don't want people seeing smut on my
yes.
phone. So, but best believe when I got home.
I
Oh,
see
hey.
I see it in public. I'm like, oh, but save it for later.
I'm like, oh.
Oh, and what I liked about Tumblr is like it's like kind of like MySpace, but like we weren't really like old enough to really use MySpace when it was popping. So
Yeah.
Tumblr was like our MySpace basically, and I
Mhm.
like how like you could literally like make your page however you wanted it to be, and like
You could customize it. That was the first time we got to like customize our accounts because you can make the color scheme, the banner, your bio, like everything was just so I loved that app. I want to go back to that time. I was truly
no,
happy.
literally,
Oh, but
girl.
also so yeah, that whole like stand part of our lives is a whole other chapter that really defines who we are. We could talk about that. But do you want to talk about that or do you want to move on?
Our stan culture.
Mm-hmm.
I think that could be a whole nother episode, maybe
Yeah,
like.
Yes, because it's a different thing now for us. Okay, so at that time too, we were on Vine. That's when Vine was really popular. I remember if once I stopped using Tumblr as much because I spent all my time on Vine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really did like elevate my comedic sense because I was like, I hadn't seen a lot of like funny videos straight at me before like that. It was mostly on Tumblr, like memes, but like here you had like videos that you could watch for hours. It was a revolutionary app. It really did define culture.
Yes, literally. That's Tumblr is like where a lot of our humor like
Yeah.
originated from, especially us. And we used to make vines
Hey, shout out to Jocelyn's Vine of Us that got
that got
mildly
kind of
popular.
popping. What the fuck?
It was literally us reacting to Infinity by One Direction the day it came out. It was a single. We were screaming on Jocelyn's deck, and Jocelyn was recording it.
So sorry we got her kind of popping. So
Thanks for you're welcome for the free promo.
exactly.
But yeah, Vine was so iconic. Okay, some just quintessential Viners. Okay, obviously there was a whole MagCon shit, and we were like preteen girls. Of course, we liked it.
Okay, but like the only ones I actually like would watch is sometimes Nash. I'd watch Cameron. My favorite used to be Aaron.
Yes, I remember you used to talk about him all the time. I was like, I never watch his videos.
I did not like Taylor.
Oh, I hated him.
No.
What was that?
No, yeah.
Wow, we gonna party, but
What was the line?
shots on shots. Wait, shots on shots on shots. Thoughts on thoughts on thoughts.
Yes! We would in middle school, we'd repeat that everywhere we go.
But it was like a joke.
Yes.
We were just like, but it was just so funny because that boy was so gross.
Literally.
MagCon boys.
Okay.
Aaron Carpenter, Jack Johnson, Jack Galinsky.
Oh, those two.
Jack and Jack.
Jack and Jack.
I loved them so much. I had the fattest crush on Jack Galinsky. I was like,
Yes,
damn.
as everyone did. Sorry, Jack.
Sorry, Jack Johnson. You can rap really fast. You were gonna talk about Wildlife, weren't you?
And Groove. Groove did the best song.
Groove is still a good song. I don't care.
No, literally.
This day and it still bops.
If you don't yes, they're like these two pretty boys, Viners, but that song goes hard. Like you
they did not need to go that hard. It was so good.
And it still bops to this day. So listen to it.
Tides still kind of hits to this day. It makes me kind of cry. Okay. Cameron Dallas, I did watch him because I just thought he was really cute, but I knew he had no personality. Shawn Mendes.
Oh, yes.
Beginning of fucking Shawn Mendes, y'all. From Vine and YouTube. I remember we would watch his covers and we would always be the quiet one in MagCon and we'd be like, oh, Shawn's so cute. Yeah. And then he's when he actually got like popular.
As he should, because he was the only not gross one there.
Wow, he really was. Shout out to Shawn. I mean, like, I don't have anything against Shawn Mendes. His music isn't my thing anymore, but like, I'm proud of him.
I think it was his last album, the one with the flower. I like that album. So.
No, yeah, that album was good. But Camille, let me not talk about it.
Yeah, anyways.
Nash Greer, okay, yes, I understand. Nash Greer was very bland and interesting.
He had that thing. The thing about like girls needing to shape everything.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, what the fuck?
I actually got really insecure about myself.
I looked at my legs.
Yeah, I was like,
oh. Mom, can you buy me a razor? No, yeah, but I actually had a thing for this man. I don't know. I mean, the fucking eyes.
He's a father now.
Yeah, he is. But
his wife is beautiful.
No, yeah.
Sorry, what?
I don't think he's that gross anymore. Yeah. But yeah, I had fat ass crush on him. Hayes Greer, his little brother.
Oh yes. Oh
I
yes.
loved that man, but he was so bland too. Matt Espinosa. I didn't find him funny, but he was like okay.
Yeah, he was cute. Yeah.
Taylor Kniff. His name's Taylor Kniff.
Yeah. Anyways.
And Carter Reynolds, bruh.
No.
The beginning of the Asian obsession, though, we liked him, and then we found out he was a fucking abuser.
Yeah.
But that's
Remember
probably.
this news leaked?
Oh, I remember seeing them. I was like,
The video of him literally getting his.
we were too young to be like. It was. But that's around the time I still liked him until like it came out that he was like emotionally and like physically abusive to his girlfriend. I'm sorry, Maggie. And I was like, fuck him.
She deserved. Look at her now.
Queen, she's popping.
Literally.
But yeah, MagCon, that was a whole separate thing. Then comedians, we were on fucking Cody Ko and Noel Miller.
Yes,
I remember I followed
since
them on
the beginning.
I fucking knew who they were. Don't even come at me. I'm not trying to be one of those people, but I am.
Yeah.
Or, well, obviously, like, I watched, like, Quentin Blackwell. No, I don't really like her, but, like, yeah, there was that. There was so many.
Honestly, I loved Twames. I mean, I still.
Oh,
But back then, that was my shit.
Shout out to Kayla. There was one night in her dorm room that at like 2 a.m. I was just singing Twain songs.
Also, that's when Miranda Singh started.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I remember I really liked her.
Mm-hmm.
I
used
really
to do her
liked
voice
her.
all the time.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Even though I was a huge fan of Miranda at the time, I hated it when people would impersonate her voice. I thought it was the most annoying thing in the entire world, except for my friends, because I wasn't gonna be like, oh, you're so annoying. I was like, it's funny when y'all do it. But any other person, I was so annoyed. I only wanted to hear her version of it because everyone else was just like nasally.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not mean, so I didn't say anything about it.
I thought
Danny Gonzalez, that's the first time I ever
Oh
knew
yes,
Danny Gonzalez was.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that are like normal creators, like popular creators now that we've been following since like they were on Vine, where they mostly got their start, and it's really cool to see the growth.
Babe.
And also that's like YouTube kind of era, because we were obsessed with YouTube.
O2L. Oh, then there it is. And there it is.
The way my mom still knows who O2L is because
Speaking of, because like when we're talking about how like whatever Jack and Jack Groove. Yeah, but now it's not Trevor anymore. I think it's Trevi. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they changed it, but
she
is it? I'm just gonna say they because I don't know what they're.
Yeah. Okay. So their old songs. Someone Needs to Someone.
Y'all refuse to believe it, but formerly Trevor Moran
made bops on bops on bops. You and I.
Yes.
Echo. One of the best songs of our time. Like,
let me go back. I still have some of my favorite songs of his saved. There was the someone need someone. That music video. We used to watch it like every day.
Like, I'm so sorry if this wasn't a part of your childhood, because baby, you were missing out.
Oh, it's Trevi now. Okay.
Yeah, Trevi. Yeah.
I want to fly. I want anxiety. XIAT. The Dark Side.
The Dark Side. Yes. Ooh.
And Ricky Dillon's music.
So we can move on.
Okay, but Ordinary.
Oh no, Ordinary did hit.
It was iconic. And also, what was that other song of his? There was like, but after that, I was like, please stop trying. Yeah, O2L really defined us. Yes. That was the first time we knew who Charlie Puth was, because he made the O2L song.
Yes, let me get into this.
On YouTube.
Let me get into this. So I used to be really obsessed with Charlie Puth before he was popping.
Yes.
Because he
covered on YouTube.
Yes, and
What's
so
that song?
Here's a fun fact of Charlie Puth, like back in the day. I don't. Anyways, so on Charlie's like old videos, he would post his video, and then at the end of the description, he would post his literal phone number, and he'd be like, "You can call or text me." But I was too chicken to ever call or text. But literally, like
I want to do this.
right. But imagine like if we did, we'd have that to say.
We would know that we got to talk to him before he was bopping. I don't really listen to him anymore, but he still has some bops. Mother, Per, How Long, Per, that whole album, Voice Notes or whatever, that was a good album.
Girl, come on, get into it.
Oh, just like a boy.
There's a song he made with Boys to Men that I love so much on that album too. But
Per. Okay, there was a specific song I really, really liked of his. Lights go out when the lights go out.
oh yes.
I used to listen to that song every day. Wait, I'm gonna listen to that later. Let me save that.
Girl.
Yes, Charlie Puth and Shawn Mendes, 5 Sauce when they were on YouTube.
And their covers.
𝐸𝐸.
Who?
𝐸𝐸, the app.
Oh yes. Wait. Before we move on though.
Oh, yeah.
So YouTube.
I Superwoman I. My first.
Literally. Oh, that whole era. Zoella. All the British
Oh,
YouTubers.
a British gang.
Yes.
That was the beginning of my obsession with British people, like British culture. I used to love them so much.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Troy.
Oh, yes. We were here from the fucking beginning. That's why I have such a huge attachment to Troye Sivan, because he was so impactful in my childhood, and his music still hits, and he's still a fucking king, and I love him so much. He deserves so much more respect.
His yearly songs.
They hit so hard.
So
hard.
And then his just like old songs, like the Fault in Our Stars song.
First
Gasoline.
EP.
Sorry.
I was about to say Pills and Potions. What's the name of that song?
What?
What's the name of that song? I was about to say Pills and Potions, but it's about
Happy Little Pill.
Oh, yeah. Happy Little Pill.
Pills and Potions.
But oh yes.
All them.
Thatcher Joe. I had the fattest crush on Thatcher Joe.
Yes. And then American YouTubers, it'd be like 𝐩𝐸𝐿 Pen, it'd be like
Jenna Marbles,
Bethany Moda, Ryan Higa, like
oh yeah. Levi, obviously.
So we can. I'm gonna talk about this briefly because like we've been talking for a bit now. But I used to be in a collab.
Yo. No, we're not talking about this briefly. This is I fucking iconic.
No, okay, I can't really talk about it a lot, but I used to be in a.
If y'all know the name. Y'all know it. Scream it out.
Yes, look at our friends listening. Y'all know it. Come on.
Y'all know it.
Anyways, the name will be redacted, undisclosed.
The stupid cereals.
And I would post weekly, just like Otto. We're trying to be like Otto, y'all, but
anyway, yeah.
And I wish I saved the videos.
Me too.
I'm so mad because I would make Dalia be in so many of my videos.
Chloe was too nervous to make videos for herself for her own weekday, so I would just be in all of her videos.
And some of them were just like collab videos, and then or just like I knew it'd be funny if I had another person, so it'd always be Dalia. Cause Chloe, are you home? Anyways, like, and I have like an old script still on my phone, but I'm not gonna get into that. We can get into that another time. But and it's so funny, y'all.
It was so funny because it was so stupid. It was so bad. I wish we could have saved that video because I can picture it in my head.
Me too.
Oh.
And the reason why I deleted all my videos, because some of the other people's videos are still there, but the reason why I deleted all my videos is because of this one annoying ass dude still is. And in my geometry math class, no, not geometry, what the fuck, whatever 8th grade math was, he sat in front of me and he'd be like, "Hey Chloe, look what I'm watching," and he's watching my videos.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? So I'm deleting all of them when I get home because I was so embarrassed. His brightness
Fucking
was
ruined everything. He ruins okay. Annoying ass. But yes, I was so mad when she deleted them. But I understand why she did it. But also,
and I used to make videos on my own channel. Please, those are archived.
Chloe actually made normal. Like she put them on private. I actually don't know what you did with them, but Chloe had an actual YouTube.
Was a YouTuber.
I never had the courage to actually make a YouTube video, but I was on it all the time.
Okay. We can get into this because I don't really. Okay, yeah. Anyways, so next we're gonna talk about Keek and Kick. We can just find them.
And Ask FM.
Yes, Ask FM. So we can start with Kick and Ask FM because like some people might be more familiar with those.
Yeah. I didn't have either accounts.
What?
I didn't have an account on.
Oh, I had both.
Account for like a couple of days and then I deleted it.
I had both, baby.
I just watched the drama from the outside.
Yeah, Cake and Ask FM is basically like anonymous, like the YOLO of back then. And you just like ask people questions, or you just like send them anonymous messages. For what?
Like middle schoolers don't need to be telling each other their thoughts. Somebody's not trying to get cyberbullied that day.
No. Like, but obviously like some of the it was like I used to just go on like the people, like the popular people's accounts, or like just like people I knew, and I just like read.
Sipping the tea.
I'm like, oh, okay.
See, we just observe.
Yes.
We don't partake. We just observe. I just sit back and observe.
And do you have anything else to say about those two?
I just remember my mom's had one like news story about how like kids can talk about sex and like drugs and shit on Ask FM and Kick. And she was like, Delia, do you have a Kick? And I was like, no. And then she's like, never get one. They do this stuff. And then I was curious. So then I got it when I went back to my room. And then I was like, this is kind of boring. Bye.
I just remembered an app that y'all probably forgot about. I don't know if you used it, but like it used to be popping.
What?
You remember? I'm pretty sure it was called Yak. And the app was like a teal, like kind of turquoise blue, with literally like, I don't know if the app is still up, but Yak is like it's basically only a post, like you can post it if you're in that city. So like each city has like different. Oh my god, y'all know what I'm talking about. Wait.
Oh, it's Yik Yak.
Yes. Do y'all remember this? Get into this.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
You didn't use this?
I didn't use that, but I feel like I've heard the name, but I really don't remember that. But you can speak your truth.
Yeah, it's like a thread. It's kind of like Reddit. Oh my god, it's Reddit and a whole nother thing. Yeah. And it's just anonymous like posts that people who are like nearby or just like in your proximity. And some of it is like gross, some of it was funny, some of it was kind of informational. Anyways, we don't have to get into that. I just totally that brought me back.
Yeah. So then there's Keek, which I feel like only teenage girls had, and it was
like 5 sauce.
Yeah, if you were standing like a music group, like a boy band or anything. We mainly used it for 5 Sauce and One Direction, and sometimes like other people would post on there.
Halsey. When we used to Halsey.
That whole Halsey phase. That was actually one of the first times I realized I was bisexual. Because I was like, Halsey's like hot. And then I was like, yeah, I'd hit. But then I was like, let me stop saying this out loud because this is low-key embarrassing. But yeah. It's just, they would post like small, it was kind of like a Vine for like celebrities. I don't know how to describe it, but they would post like eating her ice cream.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd post like small little videos, and it was usually like the members of like a band or something. They would post it on their like group account, and like fans could comment and stuff. And it was just so iconic because the stupidest videos were posted on there, but it was like showing like your favorite acts, like genuine personalities,
Yeah.
and it was just so cute and it was so funny, and like you felt like connected to them through that.
Yes.
It was so nice.
Especially Miss Five Sauce.
Yeah, they would post on there all the time. It was
Yes,
great.
you were being
They were
fed.
constantly fed. One Direction, they were too
They
bougie for that shit.
barely posted, literally.
Bitches. But
Bitches.
I still waited.
Yes.
But yeah,
That's a
and
very
then
fun time. Sorry, go ahead.
so around that time, I remember I was 13 or 14 when I got Twitter. I think Chloe already had Twitter by the time I had it. I had just realized that was like a social media account I just didn't have, and I was like, okay, let me try it. And I went on it, and I was like, everybody, it's been said on Twitter, and everybody knows it. When you first get Twitter, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is like stupid. I don't know how to work this. There's nothing interesting on this. You go away from it for maybe months. Forget about the app. One day you feel intrigued. You press on the icon. You go on there. You start to follow your friends. You might see one funny tweet. You might follow that person. Next thing you know, you're on that app 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It becomes an obsession, and that shit does not let you go for years. I'm now freed from the shackles, but also they still got a hold on me. They got a warrant out for my arrest. I am on that app. That app is like essential to my life. It definitely changed who I am as a person, and also it is like my favorite social media app. It's just so amazing. I don't know how to describe it.
Like, I know a lot of people just like don't get it, but again, that's because you don't follow the right people. You don't.
Exactly. Whenever like somebody or like close to us like gets Twitter and they're always like, well, this is stupid, like I
Yeah.
don't know how to work this, we're like, just wait, just start following people, you'll start to get a hang of it, you'll think about what you like, and then next thing you know, you're gonna follow, but it's just gonna be a great app for you. Like, it's just,
Because we've been on it for a long ass time, and our like friend group just started getting on it.
I know, I was like, what the fuck,
Girl. Sorry, been there.
sorry.
And
Y'all,
and while they just got into Twitter, we got into Miss TikTok.
we
But
were always ahead of the curve.
exactly, we just always one step ahead. But we'll save TikTok for later.
And Musically and that. Oh.
Oh yeah, Musically.
Because Musically was TikTok, right?
Yes. Oh my
TikTok was Musically.
god.
But yeah, Twitter.
What else about Twitter? Just first of all, follow us on Twitter.
Hey, we're funny sometimes.
Funny at times. We retweet funny stuff.
No, yeah. Just look at my retweets. Yeah, Twitter, when I first got it, and I know for like when Chloe got it, we would use it a lot for like to keep track of our favorite bands and like celebrities and shit. And Chloe got Callum from
Yes, yes.
Talk about
Into that. Callum Hood followed me on Twitter, and that's why I have like 1,000 followers on Twitter.
it. Just boosted her account. She's like, Dilly, all these people are following me.
People follow me. So yeah, because people be like, can you? Because back in the day, like you'd see who Callum follows, and then you'd be like, can you DM for him for me? Can you blah for me? I was like, yeah, Callum followed me. He still follows me to this day. Oh, and 𝐩𝐶 𝐠.
I think the only famous people that followed me are Chris Clemens. He's this
Follows
YouTuber.
you?
Yeah, because he was like one of my favorite.
Yeah.
I think he unfollowed me, but he like retweeted something I said and then he quote tweeted it.
Oh
And he
yeah.
was like one of my favorite YouTubers in like middle school. And I was like freaking the fuck out. And then also Kevin Abstract from Rockhampton followed me, and I was, but like, like I kind of like don't care, but well, at the time I did, but yeah, that's really all. I don't really, mostly like if anyone I don't know tries to follow me, I'm like, who are you? I would just block anyone who wasn't my friend because I'm like, I don't have time for this. That's why I only have 88 followers. And I'm fine.
Right. Twitter's where I just like dump like y'all. Well, my main Twitter, my K-pop. Anyways,
I don't have a K-pop Twitter, but their K-pop Twitters are iconic.
all the memes you see on Instagram or TikTok, even TikTok, are from Twitter.
I don't know how many times we have to reiterate this for
Exactly.
it to sink in. Y'all are numbskulled. It began on Twitter or Reddit. Pay
Exactly.
your respects.
Exactly.
I swear to God, like even in like middle school, I would see a meme on Twitter and somehow somebody would show it to me on like Instagram, and I'm like, how am I gonna tell them that I've seen this a month ago? And you can see it's a screenshot from Twitter. Because all the great ideas come from Twitter. There's so many creative and funny and just interesting people on Twitter. And it's just the hub for culture. Okay, this is why. Because people of color and the LGBT community run that app. They are the backbone of that app. Because they start every trend, they start everything, they make everything popular, and a lot of them reside on Twitter. So that's where everything funny happens. A lot of interesting people are also on Reddit, so that's where a lot of stuff happens too. And then it just filters down. Trickle down economics. It's
Literally.
It's just like the memes you see on Instagram, they're like the screen recorded, have like they have tags on each video. Girl, just go on Twitter, you can see the original.
Literally. Like, where do y'all think period came from? Miss Girl, like all of that.
Everything.
Child, everything from
Everything has roots back to Twitter. Because that app has been out for such a long time. At first, yeah, it started off with us being obsessed with like following to keep up with like celebrities and stuff. But then as time went on, we started following more people who reflected our interests, and like you learn a lot. Like you can learn a lot about the news and education. I've learned a lot on Twitter that I've never known.
Literally.
If I wasn't on there. We developed our sense of like comedy and style and personality and everything, and like I feel like it really cultivated who we are.
And it's a little sad, but that's where like a lot of us get our news. Like,
yeah, really. It's because you think we watch cable news?
No, ma'am. No. You think I just like look up like the New York Times? Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, New York Times. Plus you have to pay for those shits. No.
Right.
Plus be like, oh, tell me the news.
Literally.
But yeah. So okay, yeah. Just Twitter. Yeah. Twitter is just iconic. I could talk about Twitter forever. But yes, Musically and /TikTok / what was the other one you were talking about?
Well, we can get into Musically, and then, but before that, actually, maybe we can save. I wanted to talk about Pinterest before TikTok, but let's save Pinterest for last because I got a lot to say about Pinterest.
Yes, and plus it also reflects like our most recent use of social media.
All right, Musically / TikTok.
Literally, okay. So when Vines tragically said goodbye, that was such a hard time.
Literally,
you have no idea how sad people were when they said Vine was not good. But also, people weren't really using it, so we expected it, but it was still just like hard because so many things happened in Vine, and everybody from there kind of transitioned to Musically, and it was weird because they would do music stuff now, and they would do lip syncs, and for at least us, we were like, this is weird. Very strange, very peculiar, but also it was the trend. So of course we were on it. We were doing shit. I was posting Musicallys. They were disgusting, and I'm glad I deleted them.
Don't you forget, we made I can't even say it. We made a Musically too. Addicted to My Ex. The whole dance, the whole shenanigans. Lexi every time she texts me, I look like, yeah. Shit, but I know I shut up. Yeah. Like,
I take my number to pass the triggers there, then I pass it on. You mad or not? Okay.
So anyway, sorry
we don't know all the lyrics to that fucking song.
Sorry we had to flex on you real quick, but
wedgie in my booty feeling tight.
Wedgie in my booty. Shout out to the queen.
Yes, it was Hit the Quant. That's where all those iconic like dance challenges came from, and Vine too. Like hit the quan, watch me, like whipping nene. What was the like I don't wanna really
Um,
really.
did you want to be?
You on the beat, that's what I was thinking of. There were so many,
Yeah.
but it was just like it was weird. It was like where everybody felt like I felt like everybody just moved to that app. Like there were so many people on that app. And it's known for being cringy because of all the lip syncs and all the gross people that got popular off of that app.
Yeah.
But it was impactful, whether people liked it or not. I was on it because what else was I gonna do?
No, literally.
And then people stopped using Musical.ly as much as they do, and then the Musical.ly app shut down. And then they said that it was going to be refurbished into TikTok. We're like, what the fuck is TikTok? And then we didn't have it when it first came out, but we like knew TikToks and we'd seen them, and we'd only seen like negative things about them. And then we're like, let's just download it, just to see.
Yes. So I feel like, okay, so I remember when I first started, because I remember when Miss Sal, hey Sal, she made her video of her going on TikTok with Jay. And yes, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get it. And I got it. And of course, when you first get TikTok, it's gonna be disgusting. It's horrible. It's disgusting.
It's just like the first season of The Office. It's horrible, but you just gotta stick it out, baby.
Like, you like yes, at first we did hate on it too. Yes. But
yes,
we don't judge a book by its cover, okay?
We give people a chance.
Exactly.
We look deep into their character.
So I was on it. I look up because I knew some people, like some binders were on it. So I'd go there and I follow them and I all that. And then after that, your For You page is for you, baby. And it's
you. It's I could just get into how fucking addicting that app is. Yes, we got it as a joke and we're just like, let's just see it. It was gross, and obviously you start following people that you know and you like, and then things start to go on and we were like, wait, hold on, this app is kind of interesting. We'd find ourselves on it all the time
for hours.
Hours. Wow, everybody was hidden from outside the club.
Yes.
And they're like, this is so gross, like blah blah blah, all you guys do is lip sing and like do these stupid dances. We were like, no, you just have to get on there and spend some time. They will understand who you are and what you want to see. And we stuck it out. And now TikTok, I mean, I'm not on, I don't actually, no, I can't say that. I'm still on it as much as I want. But you will spend hours upon hours just scrolling through that fucking app. It's so addicting. And then those stupid TikToks come up as like, you've been scrolling for a while. Why don't you take a nap or get some? Hold up, grab some food, grab a snack, and come back later. Don't tell me what to do. Bye.
I see. What? What?
Someone said something. It's like 4 a.m.
Literally. So like we were we were on it when people were still hating on it. Okay.
Yes. We were finding the good and bad.
Especially our friends.
Yes. We know the exact names that come up. And I could fucking get into the slander TikTok gets, but I know every single one of you watches TikToks on your fucking Instagram Explore page. I don't want to hear it. If you're watching TikToks on an Instagram Explore page, you need help. And yes, I am outing a lot of my friends right now, but they know how I feel about this. It's fucking gross. If you're going to watch TikToks, go on TikTok. But also, you can't hate on TikTok. If you watch TikToks on Instagram Explore, the fuck? And then you send me TikToks, and I'm like, oh, bitch, I've seen this 3 weeks ago.
Exactly.
But now I'm more tolerant because I'm like, well, they just don't want to. I understand a lot of my friends don't want to get it because they know how addicting it is and they don't want to spend that much time on it. So I guess they're just doing the same thing that we're doing on a different app. But like for me, I'd rather keep my apps
exactly.
compartmentalized.
All my content right there.
Exactly. I want to watch TikTok, I'll go on TikTok. I want to read something funny, I'll go on Twitter. I want to look at a specific picture, I'll go on Instagram. Like, no, I'll go on Pinterest.
Just and like it's just so much fun on TikTok.
So fun.
Like,
It's so much better than Musical.ly.
Literally, it really like it curates for you. Like all of our TikTok pages are, I mean, there are obviously are some similarities because sometimes we send each other TikToks and we're like, oh, seen that.
Okay.
But like even making them too, they're so much fun.
TikTok dances are fun. I don't care. Like if you find the right ones, they're so fun. Like I just find myself in the mirror after I just took a shit. I'm like,
hey, like
I can be a bucket for the Nick. But it's just
like I know all y'all knew the Say So dance, even if you didn't have TikTok.
exactly.
Y'all know this.
Y'all fucking know. Y'all know Renegade. Whenever somebody thinks of TikTok, they think of Renegade. Don't. It's such a hub of, I feel like that's where the newer, like younger part of Gen Z / like our part of Gen Z are like curating around. I feel like that's where most of us are like mingling and creating our sense of culture is on TikTok, because a lot of them are on there, especially the younger side of Gen Z. But it's just so cool to watch, because a lot of the people on TikTok are like kind of our age, or somewhat close to our age, so it's like kind of relatable and stuff that we kind of care about. And it's like, and I do learn things on TikTok too, but mostly I go on there for stupid shit.
My For You page has turned into like not K-pop stuff, cute like places in like Korea, like in Asia, because America's fucking boring. And then my For You page is couple shit, which obviously I know why, because I like them. Okay, I get it. That's on me.
I try to like them because I don't want them to force feed me that, because I'm just gonna get sad.
I like them because they're cute. Okay,
I just save them and I look at them and I'm like, okay.
But every single time it pops on my For You page, it just hurts.
It's a stab in the chest.
Yo, if he wanted to, he would.
He would, yes. If he really cared enough, or if he really wanted to, he would, baby. Men are stupid, but they also have like a one-track mind. So if they want to, they will. Anyways. But for me, my For You page
is chaos. It's chaos. I mean, I get memes on there too, but Delia's is a whole different level. like
it's like a fucking like barren wasteland of just weird like radioactive shit. That's really all I can think of. It's just like stupid, like choppy edits, like oversaturated bass booming, like the stupid shit you see that you're like, why would people watch this and find this funny? I burst out laughing and I send it to my friends. And it's like Black Lives Matter stuff, Black women as they should, and then it's like fashion stuff, and then it's like comedy, and basically it's just a lot of just stupid shit. But I spend a lot of time on my following because I like the people that I follow.
I barely go on my following, actually. Yeah.
Now I just transitioned to it. I mainly just go on my following because I'm like, I love the people I follow.
I need to unfollow a lot of people, actually, but it's just so
weird. This shit just popped up. It's weird.
No, literally. Girl, like, there's this one TikTok release. Y'all won't get it, but
I'm trying to think because there's so many.
No, I know. Found it. Okay, y'all are literally
people like K-pop, I guess, will kind of find, even if you don't, it's just funny.
It's just funny. Okay, so can y'all see my screen? Oh, not my favorites. Hey. Yo, listen up. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, we gon' resonate. Yo, listen up.
I just opened my For You page. I'm like, I think this is an NCT song, so let me send this to Chloe. But this is funny for some reason.
Like, let me, I know 90% of y'all did not laugh. Okay.
No, I know y'all think it's not. But to us, this shit is
that's literally our humor. Like,
it is so. I wish I could just show you guys my favorite page because it's
stupid.
so funny.
Okay, we've been going on for so long. But there was one TikTok that like in the beginning when we started liking TikTok, oh, it's kind of like middle, we were obsessed with. Okay, so there was this so there was this dude indoor skydiving. Okay, and then and then the background sound was literally like Charlie D'Amelio's interview, but the dude skydiving was literally struggling so hard. It was the funniest thing. But then we show our friends.
They didn't laugh. I saw it in math, and I had history next with Chloe. I was like, I bursted out laughing. I was like, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. I showed it to Zach. He was like, he chuckled. I was like, I know Chloe's gonna appreciate this. I sent it to her. I got to history. I'm like, Chloe, look at the TikTok I just sent you. And she gave me the reaction I had been craving. She gave the exact same reaction, and we would talk about it for weeks after that. It was so funny.
But
oh my god.
like y'all, like y'all. Like, see, that was already funny. I turned off the noise because they added like stupid sound over it. But like,
Yes.
and then
it was so funny. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Oh, Pinterest.
Pinterest. We're gonna end up Pinterest because why? Because why?
It
Pinterest.
deserves to be talked about.
Pinterest is the best social media app, and that y'all are not ready for that conversation. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, I won't say best.
Okay, one of the best. I just
It's one of the best. Like
love,
Twitter will always be the best for me, but Pinterest is like either second or third.
aside from YouTube, because I feel like YouTube isn't so much like social media anymore. It's like just
Yeah.
entertainment. So, because if I had to choose, then I guess I would say YouTube because that's where I spend a lot of my time. But otherwise, I'd say Twitter too. But
Yeah.
Pinterest.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I did not like Pinterest when I was in middle school / beginning of high school. I thought it was just like some white people shit. I was like, I can't find anything like worthy of my time on here. Like I had an account, but I was like, I don't find anything like really interesting. It's all just stupid DIY stuff, and I don't DIY. So, and I would only look on there for like outfits if it was like a link from a fan fiction and they were telling you what you wore that day. So it was just that. But I deleted the app. It was on Twitter in like 2018, maybe 2019. People were like, you need to start getting the Pinterest app again because they stepped their shit up and it's like a good app. And they're talking, I remember the first thing was like instead of when you type like makeup on Pinterest, they gave you like a skin tone matcher for like what kind of makeup shades you were looking for. Like, so you could press like an app like African American skin tone and they would show you only African American women. And I was like, ooh. So I went on there, I was like, ooh, wait, this is so fun. I feel like it's mostly fun for women.
But okay, so I actually use Pinterest. Well, I've loved Pinterest since the beginning, but I used it because I used to do DIY shit. But now I use it for like aesthetics or just like saving cute pictures that I don't want to save to my phone, especially my reaction / memes, because that takes up so much of my camera roll. So I just save it on here. Literally, this is where I got my memes. This is my sense of humor now. It's
Oh, you get your memes on Pinterest now?
well, I don't get like my memes. I get like my I get like my reaction pictures. It's just I don't know how to explain it. I'm scrolling through my I'm scrolling through my my thing. Like here's one that I saved recently.
No, yeah.
Like hang on. Like what?
If y'all can tell, that's Liam Payne.
No, it's literally. There's
I mainly look at those kinds of stuff and like memes on Twitter. And I try not to save memes to my phone anymore because I'm like, this is taking up so much space. But yeah.
Like yeah, you already saw this, but
yes, iconic. Timmy Thick.
Yes.
The Harvard experiment. But
sorry, we went one more.
Yes, hey mama. Ferb is my favorite character. LG is. I don't know why I'm saying that. He's my second favorite character on Phineas and Ferb. I could talk about Phineas and Ferb forever. But yes, my Pinterest, I like ran with it from that day. Like I have used it nonstop. I use it to plan out how my ideal life would be.
No,
I have
literally.
here. Let me show y'all my boards.
I have a lot of my boards are just like my K-pop groups because I just like seeing the pictures, and then also just like aesthetics, shoes, makeup, what I want my room to look like, art ideas, tattoo ideas.
If y'all want tattoo ideas, go on
Pinterest. Pinterest, like food, my edit inspiration, just I have an eye candy board as I should. I have a board called So Much Pain with a Broken Heart because it's all just like the realist.
Yeah.
Like look at that, look at this. This is literally bye, 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 bye.
Anyways. No, yeah, I have a board for cute outfits and cute clothes.
Mm-hmm.
One that's called Maybe She's Born With It. It's makeup and nails. Aesthetic, jewelry, as I say,
Mm-hmm.
tattoos, redacted room, which is my room aesthetics, but I try not to say depression room, but yeah. And schmack, which is a board of hot people.
Yes.
And literally my entire like feed is just like it's just like fashion and like
Yeah.
like aesthetic shit and like tattoos and because you have like tabs where it's like they show you recommended things based on all of your boards, and it's just you spend so long on there because you're like, why can't my life be like this? But also you're like, my life can be like this because this shit exists, and it's just so pretty to look at. I'm like, damn, maybe if I worked a little harder I'd look like that, or my room would look like that.
Not mine being mostly memes. Oh, that's cute.
Girl, I think they're listening to us because now they're showing me couple pins.
Well, no. I even have a Pinterest board. It started with because a friend wanted like help with like outfits and stuff, so I made a board of like men's fashion that I thought were good. And now I changed it to what my ideal man would wear, and now it's just cute like male outfits that I just wish a guy would wear.
I should
Yeah,
mm,
yeah,
hmm,
no, yeah.
call it Build a Boy. That's what I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I mean, for me, my Pinterest is more like aesthetic shit and stuff about like lifestyle and like makeup and fashion, and I love it. That is like my like that is like my wine after work, like equivalent to a
Oh.
middle-aged woman. I just sit on Pinterest and I just decompress, and I just I feel all sexy. I'm like, oh, I am on this app and I'm going to live like this, and this is gonna be me sipping my Fanta.
It's like when like not the olden days, but like when women used to like flip through like magazines.
Yes, they're Avon. Actually, people still use that. Mary Kay.
It's basically like that.
Yeah, it's on
Created
our phone.
created for me.
We're living our housewife dreams without being a housewife.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. I love it so much. But also it makes me feel horrible because I'm like, I don't look like that. But then I'm like, I still want to look at it though, because like I'd like to be. It's just so, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a nice place to be.
So yeah, Pinterest really stepped up my fashion game. That's where I get like all my fashion ideas from. So if y'all ever want to improve your fashion sense,
Get some inspo on Pinterest. And
mm-hmm.
don't only look at the skinny white girl pictures because there's more to it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I feel like because I definitely started using Pinterest a lot more like in the last year and like currently, and I feel like it definitely did like change not really my personality, but like my interests and like my like aesthetic, my I don't really know, but like it made me change a lot about the things that I like, and it's nice. I like it. I feel more grown up. Like a big girl.
Some of y'all just wouldn't understand.
Jumps.
You don't use Pinterest? Jump. I just realized like the people listening to the audio when I was showing all those Pinterest and I was showing the video. Yeah, they're gonna hear silence.
Like, haha, look at this, guys.
And then so it's so they don't see anything and you just hear.
No, this reminds me of Cody and Noelle's podcast. There was an episode where they were watching videos and they didn't realize that the audio wasn't hooked up or the video wasn't hooked up. So you could just hear them like giggling.
Yes.
The video and it was so.
Yes.
Oh, also podcasts. That's not really a social media, but like podcasts really, really did change me, and I love podcasts. Hence why we wanted to make podcasts really bad. Even though I literally don't care if people listen to this or not, this is just good for me. This is like my outlet.
No, literally.
And I do this for Peyton. And I do this for Zach and Kayla and Jade and Sal and our regular ass listeners. Love y'all.
Love y'all. Peyton, you are too sweet. Stop it.
Literally, you have no idea. Every week we text each other about how cute your comments are. It's just like he continues to one up himself. I always thought the bar was set. He jumps hurdles like 100-meter dash.
Why are you so sweet, Toes?
There is no man like Peyton Testman.
I swear we talk about him like every episode.
Like, are they fucking in love with this dude? Or in some ways, yes. Thank you for asking.
He's literally just so sweet. Okay, anyways,
Okay. Sorry, I had a whole segment about Peyton.
Sorry.
Hey. But yeah.
Show love back.
You see how we just love. We love people who care.
Love. Like, we just love.
It's just, I don't know. I just get really happy when I see that people like interact with it, even if it's the same people all the time. I'm just like, at least like someone like at least cared. I don't care how many people do it because at the end of the day, I'm doing this for myself. But it's just nice. It's so cute. I'm like, oh, you guys liked something that like we actually worked hard on. Thank you.
Yeah, it does take time and effort to do.
It does. Don't think there's a reason we procrastinate.
It takes a while to edit. It takes a while to get the highlights. I just realized while we were talking about this, the reason why I love podcasts so much, because I listen to them like literally all the time, especially during my shifts at work, because I don't talk to anyone. It's because it makes me feel less lonely.
Yes, it's nice to have somebody talking to you, talking like at you, but also they're talking about stuff that you feel like you can just like relate to, and you can be like, oh, well, yeah, you can respond, but you know, they're not going to say anything. But it's just nice.
Or they're just like, when they're super funny, like I get such a good laugh out of them. It's just like,
no, I feel like comforted. I'm like, I'm hanging out with somebody right now, and it's just nice. It's like human interaction, but I don't have to leave my house and put in any effort.
Literally. Oh yeah, I remember when like we used to love H3 like so much.
They really cultivated me like at a very, very ripe age. Like from like 8th grade to like probably junior year when I kind of stopped watching them as much. Okay, that's just gonna get into a hard. Like,
I know,
thing, but they really changed me.
And he got like really annoying and like
Ethan
problematic. Yeah,
it just became exhausting. Now I sometimes keep up with them, and that was a whole time when I was obsessed with like gaming YouTube. So I would watch H3, I would watch Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I would watch all these fucking. It was just. That was my white boy phase in YouTube. But it was so fun. I had the best time.
No, I used to be, me too. Oh my God, here we go again. Just going off another tangent. Okay, one more tangent. Okay, gaming YouTube. Okay, I know some of y'all, now y'all are interested.
No,
okay.
Yeah. I wasn't into niche gaming YouTube, but like I understood a lot of it.
I still watch gaming YouTubers, but like back then it was Miss PewDiePie.
Miss Felix.
I'm not I'm not misgendering. Okay. PewDiePie, 𝒁𝒂𝒍𝒂, Markiplier, Cinnamon Toast
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah.
Wait, so okay, first of all, yes, Markiplier has been hot, but now he's hot. Like, I'm so
I
sorry.
haven't seen him. I forgot. I thought before he wasn't really that cute. I didn't know what people were talking about. But let me look at him now.
I used to think he was so cute. And now he has
I
like
can't say anything because I had a brief stint where I found _𝒁𝒂𝒍𝒂 attractive. I was like, I need to stop.
Felix, I get. 𝒁𝒂𝒍𝒂, maybe no.
Felix is an attractive man, like it's known. But
Yeah.
like _𝒁𝒂𝒍𝒂, I was like, girl, you need to slow down. You're getting
Hang on. Mm-hmm. So,
He's
girl.
giving me off-brand Jason Momoa. I don't know if I fuck with this.
What picture? Wait, show me the picture you're looking at. Show me the picture
I'm
you're
looking at his thumbnails.
Girl, not the thumbnail. So this one is when he was growing out his hair, but like it wasn't long. You're kidding.
The hair is cute. I can kind of see it. He's giving me a little better, like a better version of Steve Aoki. Steve Aoki. Yeah, he's cute. He's kind of cute.
I think he's so cute. Girl, you know me and Weixin, so I just
Yeah, she can't control herself.
Gaming, what else was I say about the game? Crap. Cause like now gaming YouTubers, I mean they've never gone away, but now it's like super popular again because of the Twitch streamers and like their whole group. Like
I'm not into Twitch streamers are fine. Like I watch like people I like Twitch stream, but like the whole like new gaming thing I don't pay attention to.
Like Sykkuno and Valkyrie and Corpse.
Yeah, I definitely know who these
Corpse
people.
husband. Corpse husband. You know Corpse husband. Stop. It's the dude that's like been going around. He has a super deep voice and like he will not show his face.
I don't know, like Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange. It's not Doctor Strange. It's what's his name?
Doctor Strange is a Marvel character.
Oh, it's something like that. I feel like there's someone out there listening that knows the guy I'm trying to think of. He's a Twitch streamer and he's like, he has some weird ass, like, it sounds like a superhero name, but it's like, I was on the tip of my tongue. Okay.
I don't know if he's a part of like their group.
Twitch. No, I think he's just like
Loki. Michael. Oh my god. Michael, he makes
Dr. Disrespect. That's what
yeah. Okay, sorry, sidetrack. Michael makes robot videos and I think they're super funny. Anyways, just because like that's like super big now too on the internet.
Streaming, yeah, that's a whole other thing. I don't really watch that many streams. If I do, it's like on YouTube or I just watch lives, but I don't I watch Twitch once in a while if I want to watch like somebody I like play a game.
Yeah, or like because like sometimes like like Noel goes on Twitch and I watch
those are interesting.
Yeah, but because he watches like funny shit. Sorry to say, or he plays like funny.
Noel Miller.
Just Noel. You know what? We can end on that. Noel. Yeah. One of the best YouTubers.
One of the best people.
One of the best.
Alina, just know you won out of the billions of women.
She won.
You won.
But Noel also won too. Because
Noel, you won too.
Because Elena is. You know what? Just so much.
Somebody send me my Noel in the mail. Expedited shipping, please. I will pay.
He is so hot.
So funny. Personality. Came from, well, he's not like fucking gross. Like he's like humble.
Yes.
He's not too rich. He's not even, I don't even think he's rich.
Okay. Girl, he can rap and his rapping voice, baby.
His voice in general.
Just the thing that makes Noel so attractive though is his sense of humor.
Yes.
That's bottom line.
But when he shaved his head, I was like, I don't know, but he for some reason is rock.
I was skeptical.
He makes it look good.
Yes, he makes it look good.
Zach, I understand what you mean by the whole bald man thing.
that is he's not even bald.
Yeah. It was like a buzz.
One I accept.
Yeah, that's the other thing about Noel. He will never tell us his
race.
Like ethnicity.
Yeah.
I know part of him is white. I know.
No,
But
yeah, girl. But I wonder what the other side is. The world will never
some
know.
people are saying like either some sort of like Asian, South Asian, or
Mhm.
West, East. But then be like, are you Hispanic?
Right.
Are you Arab?
Native American, any of that.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I still think it's really funny that to this day he just won't tell us.
He's been on the internet for like a decade. We'll never say it. It's so funny.
Can't
And
say
he literally said, like, maybe like 2, 3 years ago, he finally said that he was actually born in Canada.
anything.
Like, this man doesn't reveal anything about his personal life, and I
Which
love
good for him.
that. I
Okay,
love
girl. We've been going on for so long, but one more. Oh my god, we've been going on for so long.
that. 2 hours. But this is an interesting topic of conversation, whether they're listening to it or not. If y'all are still listening at this point, hey, we're having a spirited debate.
But like, also immediately have not talked in a while, so it's just like
Catching up. Even before this, we were talking for a while.
literally.
Even though we do talk about our personal lives on here, but this is our podcast. We don't really talk about like the nitty gritty. There are a lot of things you obviously
Yeah.
don't know about us, but it's so nice to be like the privacy and like the mysterious aspect of a man or a woman or like anyone. It's just so attractive.
When a man barely has any social media presence.
If he has a Twitter and he has like less than 100 followers, or his tweets get like 2 likes, 3 likes, maybe 10, and he has an Instagram account and he has like a couple of pictures and a few followers.
That is so.
If you know he uses social media but he doesn't post on it that much,
Oh, baby.
green light, baby,
If
green
his
light.
if his snap score is under 100K, ooh, even under
Use
50K.
Twitter. If he
Here we go again, talk about men.
Men do not define us. Fuck man. But also we're talking about the good ones. We haven't had any really good experiences worthwhile, like worth
Mm-hmm.
being excited for yet.
So we're just fantasizing, y'all. Okay, let us
Yeah,
do that. Let us
let us talk out loud. I'm thinking that
because it's not happening in real life, so we just have to just.
yeah. Oh, ew. I hate men. So just like I can't help it that I want one. I'm glad I'm not fully straight. I'm not straight. Not fully straight, girl. I'm glad I'm not straight because that's a disease. But it's still sad that I'm partly attracted to men. So I'm like, this is a disability.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's really embarrassing that I am straight. Like sometimes it's just so.
It is. It's just like you're constantly being let down, shown how stupid you are and how stupid they are, but they can still get you.
I know, but like you said, not everyone is 100% straight, baby. Okay.
Yes, I would get into that. No, I think sexuality is a spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like anyone could be like 100% straight, like except for like the two people playing.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then it's not that I don't think anyone can be 100% gay, but I feel like there shouldn't be like limits or like boundaries. I feel like sexuality and things like that are very fluid, and it's a spectrum. Like it's whatever the preference is. So it's not like people question it sometimes. You could look at somebody of the same gender and you're like, they're attractive. It doesn't mean that you want to fuck them, but
Right.
like it's just some people question. A lot of people question it, but it's normal and it's okay to be straight. Let me just say that it's okay to be straight. You don't have to make everything oppressive.
Literally.
It's okay to be straight. It's sad, but it's who you are. But I was one of y'all for a while.
Like
You can appreciate the other side.
I'm not like a gross straight. You know what I mean? Like
No, yeah, she's not one of those like aggressive straight people. She's an ally. Let's put that.
exactly.
Who's an ally?
A Brock ally.
I was like, no, yeah. Where my Brock allies at? Where my closeted ones at? It's okay, baby. Take your time. We're waiting for you.
Pause the video. We'll wait. Okay.
Hey, where my girls and gays at? Yeah.
Men. Good night, ladies.
Girls, gays, and everyone in between. I love you so much and have an amazing night. I hope you dream the best dreams ever and your dreams flourish and you thrive in the future. Men, night.
Night. Get some rest.
Goodbye.
Except for the
Our leader Peapod.
Yes, I lead Peapod.
You don't even need to say his name at this point because we already
Our PPP.
Let's just pretend like I put his name up here.
Mm-hmm. Our PPP. Good night to you. You are included to our good nights.
And I guess, well, no. And I guess Connor. And
I guess our friends.
I guess our straight friends. Y'all. Our straight male friends. Y'all are okay, I guess.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna argue with a straight man, okay?
Not trying to get gaslighted.
You know what?
Hold on, Jamal. Don't put out the 9. Don't shoot me. Don't punch a hole in your wall. It's just an opinion.
If y'all are still listening to this point, oh my god.
It is almost 2 a.m.
Okay, you know what? That is the end of it. Like, we are wrapping it up.
Y'all have heard enough out of us. I don't know what this was.
Right. This was supposed to just be social media, but it just turned into so many things.
But I like that because then it makes the conversation more like organic.
Right.
And we talk about things we didn't think about talking about.
Like, we definitely start with like a topic, but then like it just goes wherever it goes. Like, yeah, it's more fun than just having like a set structures.
Yeah. And bullet points. That would only happen, I guess, if like I understand if people have like sponsors or they have a specific reason for their show, but we're just doing this for fun.
Speaking of like, this is dreaming. But I was telling Sal, I was like, I'm so excited if we get a sponsor, like, because what I'm really excited for is like the way we would transition into yes.
We would rock that shit. I've always known if I got a sponsorship on anything, I would deliver.
Yes. And then we keep on coming back because of that delivery.
It's so funny because Cody does like cool, like funny like transitions into their ads, and it's nice. And like you should, and like they personalize them, so it's not like you're just reading the script that they send you. Like you're personalizing it to yourself, and it makes it enjoyable to listen to an ad. So hey. I'm thinking of more. I know there's more. There's so much more.
Girl, why are we giving them? We're giving them free promo. Stop.
Shut up. No, we should blur all those ones out.
This is every single time. There's a beep, beep.
No free promo here.
Yeah. So y'all, after all that, y'all just heard beeps. Cause I'm literally gonna put in beeps. I'm gonna put in beeps.
Yes, they were specific brands and capitalistic figures that we will not be giving free promotion to unless we are compensated for our work.
And we would do a great job. So
y'all know the podcast email.
Okay, you know what? I see you, Kayla. I see you, Jade. I see you, Sal. I see y'all.
Every week they are promoting the podcast, and I appreciate that. I text every week. I'm like, thanks for the promo. Thanks for the promo. No, yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We see everything. We see each other. We see everything, y'all. There's nothing that goes unnoticed, especially by me, because I stalk all our Instagram, like all our social medias.
Hey, girl. Anyways, okay. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode.
Very interesting and very long
Very long.
episode. So good luck for editing this call.
It is once again on Zoom. I think all of our future episodes are just gonna be on Zoom now.
Yeah,
so
we're transitioning into
let's go. So if you don't get an episode a week because we're having a mental breakdown, mind your business.
Or DM us, check in.
Right.
Check in on us. We're people too.
Alexa, play Only Human by Christina Perri. Yeah, follow our social medias,
Instagram, Twitter, everything, or YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything. Run it up, y'all.
Yeah.
Follow our personal stuff if you want to. Like we said, you can follow our Pinterest or our Twitter, our TikToks, like the social medias that we were describing today. If you guys want to get a taste of what we're like on social media now, give us a follow. Give us a little looky-see. You don't have to follow. Just a little peekaboo.
A little dabble. Anyways. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Sorry this is late again, but once again, we have decided to not have a set day.
Exactly. So just expect a video someday of the week. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. And if you're still listening at this point,
right, props to you. I'm so sorry.
Here's a free coupon for a Baja Blast freeze at Taco Bell. Have fun. Not redeemable at any Taco Bell. But I love you guys so much. And hopefully you guys get through this next week. Happy New Year.
2021 will be a year.
It'll be a year.
It will be a time.
A moment in time. A flicker of the page. Okay.
A flutter in the wind.
Can't. We need to stop.
Okay.
People are like, when are they gonna?
No, literally. Okay,
we're gonna end it now.
Okay.
All right, y'all. We're gonna let you off free.
Bye-bye. Love y'all. Bye.